Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my great students in grade 7. I'm your teacher, Hadi Hadi from Hadi Mohammadi schools. For today, we are going to continue our lessons from Unit 7. Today's lesson is Reading and Explore, student book page 83 and workbook page 7, exercise number 4. For today, we are going to have 4 outcomes, and they are: students should be able to read a text about the Highland games in Scotland, learn about irregular plurals, answer variable questions related to the text, and answer variable questions related to irregular plurals. Now, let's begin with your student book, page 83. Question number 1. Look at the photos. Which country do you think it is? Do you know these sports? You have 30 seconds to think about it. Let's have a look on your answer. Yes, it's Scotland. Now, let's move to question number 2. Read the article, match the photos with the sports. You have 2 minutes to read the article and try to match these sports to the pictures A, B, C, and D. You have 2 minutes to do it. Begin. We're back. Let's have a look on your answers. Number 1, Cape Tortoise with C. Number 2, Strumpet with D. Number 3, Hammer Throw with A. And number 4, Tug of War with B. Okay, now let's move together to question number 3. Read the article again. Are the sentences true? T or false? F. Correct the false ones. Instead of reading, let's listen to the article together and try to decide whether the sentences are true or false, and do not forget to correct the false ones. Let's listen.
Track 29. Listen to the article. The Highland Games. Are you bored with modern sports? Then come to the Highland Games in Scotland and discover traditional Scottish sports. The games celebrate Scottish culture and also include Scottish dance competitions and typical local food. From May to September, there are Highland Games in towns and villages across Scotland. Men, women and children travel from all over the world to watch. Nobody knows when the games started, but in the 11th century, King Malcolm III of Scotland held a race to find a fast runner to take his messages. Maybe this was the first Highland Games. Some historians say that the Victorians invented the games in the 19th century. Competitors at the games do a lot of different events. There are special, heavy athletic sports. One famous event is the caber toss. A caber is a heavy wooden pole. Contestants throw the caber. The winners are very strong. Other events are the stone put. Contestants throw a big stone. And the hammer throw. They throw a metal ball on a long stick. Another popular event is the Tug of War. In this event, rival teams pull a rope in opposite directions. Local Scottish athletes wear traditional tartan kilts, similar to skirts. Tartan is a colourful material. In the past, Scottish people wore tartan to show which family they were from. Nowadays, people from all around the world compete in the events. So why don't you come too and experience the magic of the Highland Games? Fact: there are Highland Games all around the world. The first Highland Games in the USA took place in New York in 1836.
Now, let's move to your answers. Let's begin with number 1. The Highland Games started this century. False. The Highland Games started in the 19th century. Number 2. There aren't any Highland Games in the winter. Yes, it's true because it is from May to September. Number 3. King Malcolm was a 19th century king. False. He was an 11th century king. Number 4. The winners of the heavy events are strong. Absolutely true. What about number 5? People didn't wear tartan in the past. False. In the past, people wore tartan to show which family they were from. Number 6. Only Scottish people can compete in the games. False. Nowadays, people from all around the world compete in the events. Good students and good answers. Now, let's move to these additional questions. You have 2 minutes to read this text and try to answer the questions. Begin my shining stars. We're back. Let's have a look on your answers. Why do the Highland Games take place or happen in Scotland? In towns and villages across Scotland. What do the games celebrate? Scottish culture. What do they include? What do the games include? Different events, Scottish dance competitions, and typical local food. When do the games take place? From May to September. Who can watch these games? Men, women, and children. According to the second paragraph, follow the beginning of the games. The start of these games. In the 11th century, King Malcolm III of Scotland held a race to find a fast runner to take his messages. And some historians say that the Victorians invented the games in the 19th century. According to the third paragraph, explain the different events in the games. We have the caper toss. A caper is a heavy wooden pole. The competitors, throw the caper. The winners are very strong. The stone put, contestants throw a big stone. And the third one, the hammer throw. The contestants throw a metal pole on a long stick, and the Tug of War rival teams pull a rope in opposite directions. And question number 8, what do local Scottish athletes wear? They wear traditional tartan kits similar to skirts. Why did the Scottish people wear tartan? To show which family they were from. Number 10, the underlined pronoun they refers to. In the sentence, Scottish people wore tartan to show which family they were from. Yes, it's about Scottish people, or it refers to Scottish people. Great students, good answers, my shining stars. Now, let's move to explore irregular plurals. Irregular plurals, they are the forms that do not have S for a plural. Question number 4. Find the plurals of these words in the text. Are they regular with S, right R, or irregular, right I? You have these words in the box and you have 1 minute to do it. Begin, my shining stars. I'm with you. Yes, let's have a look on your answers. Let's begin with villages. Yes, this is the S. It's regular plural R. Men, irregular plural I. Children, irregular plural I. Teams, it is regular, we have the S. People, irregular I. Sports, regular, we have this S. And women, it is irregular I. Now let's move to your workbook, page 70. Explore irregular plurals. Question number 4. Read the description of words that are irregular in the plural. Write the words. You have 1 minute to think about it. Begin, my shining stars. We're back. Let's have a look on your answers. Yeah, number 1. When boys are adults, they are these men. When girls are adults, they are these women. Young boys and girls, children. The plural of person, people. Small animals. Mickey is a famous one of these. Mice. You have got these in your mouth. Teeth. And let's have a look on this table, and it is available in your booklet, page number 19, for the irregular plurals. Yeah, we have these words: child, children, man, reindeer, reindeer, tooth, teeth, fish, fish, mouse, mice, sheep, woman, women, person, people. Thank you, my shining stars. See you later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.